Hello, I'm Les Davis and welcome to the Mendip Hills. This is number 3 in a series of short films made by the Mendip Society about the special pieces of the Mendip Hills. And today we're going to look at something that I think you've heard of before. We're going to go and look at Cheddar Gorge and the incredible geology that's within it. Okay, let's go and have a look at Cheddar Gorge. Well, this is where it all begins. As you can see, the ground's getting higher on the left and the right, and we're starting to go down and around the bends. This is the early part, if you like, of the river course that came off the top of the plateau. Mendip never had any glacial activity on it, but it was deep permafrost, and when it began to melt, this is the landscape that it created. This is a view from the Mendip Society's helicopter. Well, no, actually, it's Google Earth satellite images, and they're amazingly detailed. From up here we can see the twists and the turns as the road follows the old riverbed, dropping down from the Mendip Plateau into the upper section of the gorge. Rolling farmland gives way to dense woodland in this valley. As we begin to descend into the valley, the land closes in on both sides of us. Dry stone walls dating back to the Enclosures Act of the late 1700s and early 1800s were originally intended to keep livestock from straying onto the road. The woodland is becoming even thicker and the trees higher. The sign coming up on the left hand side tells us that we are now entering Cheddar Gorge for real. This is Black Rock Gate, and the West Mendip Way, a long distance path, crosses the road here. The road is now cutting even deeper into the rocky landscape. It follows the twists and turns of the original river, which is long gone of course, but water still flows from deep beneath the Mendip Hills. As we drive further down, we can see that the two sides of this part of the gorge are quite different. To the left we have an almost vertical rock face, whilst to the right it's a gentle slope. When the river came through here, it eroded the rocks and caused them to collapse. What are known as the rock's bedding planes, or its layers if you like, were such that the left hand side remained sheer and the right hand side was left as a scree slope. This is a lovely aerial sequence showing the largest set of inland limestone cliffs in Britain. This section is known as Cheddar Cliffs, and you can see a path running along the top of the left hand side, definitely one for the energetic. Now the road really starts to drop and turn. In spite of the superb scenery, drivers really need to keep concentrating on the road as there isn't much room for two cars to pass here. Ahead of us on the left is some rock and equipment that's part of routine rock safety work here within the gorge. Loose rock in a cliff has now been secured or removed for the safety of road users and walkers below. We've almost reached the bottom of the gorge and will soon come into the little town of Cheddar. On the left hand side are the Cheddar show caves, and they've been open since the 1800s, attracting thousands of visitors each year.
Of course, all this geology isn't just for looking at, it's for playing on as well. And this is one of the greatest places in the area for rock climbing. And as you can see, some of it can be quite challenging. Well, that's it. That's the end of the third short film about Cheddar Gorge this time. Hope you've enjoyed it. 10,000 years worth of geology.
If you'd like to find out more, go to www.themendipsociety.org.uk or search for us on Facebook.